Hey y'all. So I felt the urge to talk about an update. If y'all keep seeing me look over here, it's because I'm looking at the window. Um, I feel like when I'm in new surroundings, I is hyper aware of my surroundings. So much so like I like to sleep nude, but this is the first night that I actually slept nude because um I'm not used to this. Well, I'm getting used to this house. So, yeah. hmm But I slept nude tonight. I kind of felt like I was pushed to because, after some time of wearing a bra, even if it's like, cause this is like one of those comfy sports bras. That's why I like to wear a majority of the time. But I have like the one with the underwire, because I know we hate those underwires, but they get the titties looking right. So and that's the only thing that work. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. People be talking about now there's bras with no underwire. Okay, yeah, I try those. And they supportive, but they don't do the same as like a bra with an underwire. Okay. Why the underwire gotta be um metal though? Why can't it be like plastic? I feel like plastic is easy to break even if it's like some form of reinforced plastic or something like that, but I still feel like I let her know afterwards. Um I still feel like I don't know. Not if they make a plastic. You know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I ain't gonna give away all my good ideas. Might have to use that one day. Okay, testing, testing. Let's double make sure. I might do a pick a card reading. It's actually I wanted to do one specifically, but I can't remember. I can't remember what the title was about. I think I was inspired by something that I texted somebody, maybe. Hmm. Oh, wrong place. Dang, I wish I could. I should have wrote it down. I should have wrote it down. Should have wrote it down. Oh well. So yeah, ever since I moved here, I've been waking up earlier, and I absolutely love it. Like, I mean, it's such a difference, Because it used to be hard for me to kind of like get in the groove of the day, waking up so late. Um, because when you wake up, you want to take a few moments to wake up, spend time with yourself, eat something or whatever. So when I was sleeping later, I would be like, okay, I'm finna wake up and go straight to work. And that turned exhausting like really quick because it's like I wake up, go straight to work, come home, and then after I come home, um, like I'm spending time with myself because I'm up all night, up to like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So when I was doing it like that, I do like being a night owl, but you get less daylight. You off track with the rest of the world. It just it becomes slowly inconvenient after a long time. And I had worked overnight for many, many years. Like I used to be a security officer, and for years, probably over like 10 years, I worked overnight. So it's hard to break that cycle. But as soon as I moved here, and I wasn't trying, I really wasn't. Could be the energy of who stayed here before. I don't know, but I was not trying to switch my sleep schedule. Like I'm up here preparing to be up all night. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. It could also be the fact that the moving um is exhausting. So maybe I was just really tired. But no, I think it's something energetic because living here in my hometown, which is Sanford, um, people wake up earlier here. Schools start earlier here. And it always been like that. So when I was living here when I was younger, I was still considered a night owl because I would stay up late and then go to school the next day or whatever. It was really a struggle because school starting so early. School starting like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. Well, nah, the kids have to be at the school like 6:45. So it was just hard for me growing up. I ain't get a lot of good sleep because I was always anticipating like getting up soon, even though I was up to like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Now I only have 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, you know? So, but what would happen is I would go to school, come home, end up taking a nap, falling asleep. And then over the weekend, I will wake up. I will be on the schedule that I am now. See, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. So on the weekend, I will catch up on my sleep because my natural sleep schedule here, I like to stay up till probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up like 10, you know? So, but it varies sometimes. Sometimes I'm not always consistently going to sleep at the same time, but yeah, it been good, been great. So now that I'm up earlier, I just be so amazed how much daylight I get, um, how much I get done. I'm more productive for sure. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm hoping to stay on this schedule. Um, because it works. It works for me. My daughter, she a night owl too though. And where we came from, which was D-Land, um, school started later. So, and she was struggling then because she liked to stay up late. She a night owl as well. So I know this gonna be a struggle for her, but thankfully she don't have much school left. And yeah, it is what it is. So, and for a long time, I avoided my hometown just because I felt like I was always triggered when I come to visit. Like, I have a lot of memories here, but for some reason, it's hard for me to remember good memories. It's hard for me to do that when it comes to this place. But at this particular time, I'm not trying to remember good memories. I'm just trying to create good memories. And being in that state of mind is really showing in my reality. Um, the people here, they really like me. You know, it's this thing that when I meet people, um, they think very highly of me. Okay. Um, they make a lot of assumptions. Yeah. Initially, they would be really good assumptions, you know, like I'm responsible. Um, some people think I have money. Um, some people think that I'm bougie. Some people think that I have like a lot of authority, you know, like I'm in control or something. People will look at me like a hustler. People will look at me like I have my own business and stuff. Like, and people look at me like I'm going places, you know. So, but if I for some reason disappoint, like maybe one day they catch me while I'm broke. Maybe one day they catch me while I'm cussing a motherfucker out. It really, like people would crucify my ass if I make a motherfucking mistake in their eyes because I don't be giving a fuck. Like, um, because what they projecting on me is how society teach you how a person with my energy should be acting. But nah, fuck that shit. Like, I'ma just be myself. I ain't holding up to nobody fucking standards. And I'm not gonna let you fucking crucify me, bitch. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and let you try to judge me and tear me down just because you caught me cussing somebody out. Well, you didn't even catch me. Ain't like I try to hide. Ain't like I try to hide it. So, you know, but yeah, people be really hard when it comes to their projections on me. But it's okay. I got used to it. But you know, I'm guess that when I was younger, um, yeah, the projections was harsh. Okay. Just because I was young and I was still learning and I felt oh look, 11:11 and my phone beat as soon as that's what made me look at it. Yeah, I look at that afterwards. I got your message. I'm gonna look at it. So, did you try to send it at 11:11 or what? I don't know. Um, dang, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so when I was younger, people will project these things on me. They have like high hopes for me, and I would disappoint all the time just because you know I was extremely sensitive. I was always looking for love, as in I always been very selective when it comes to people that I'm dating or in a relationship with. And I was never that person that just jump into a relationship just to be in one. I have seen people like that. And I'm not that person. Like, for one, I feel things way too intensely. So I had to. Well, I had to be selective for one, but I don't think that's the word I was looking for. Um, nah, I had to be really vibing with a person to be in an actual relationship. When I was younger, people really hated me because I would ghost. I would ghost a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I would ghost a lot. But I always let people know before I ghosted because it's not like I want to. It's like, you know, I feel like I'll be feeling like that's like the only choice that I have. So, people will feel a type of way about the ghosting. All right, so every day I choose a affirmation card. Um, it's called the empowerment cards. And this is how I start my day off. Well, today I started my day off with a shower and I made some oils. So I decided I'm not doing perfumes. I became very sensitive to perfume. Also, my daughter, she's very sensitive, sensitive skin, sensitive senses and everything. So I've been doing things differently, like even with cleaning the house, which I became a bit of a neat freak. Um, Now I use like those natural cleaning products to instead of using bleach, I use the cleaning. Mm, what was the fuck was that? Oh, that recorded because I want to go back and look at that. So yeah, like the cleaning vinegar or whatever, that's really good with desanitizing. So yeah, that's what I use because when I first moved here, they just cleaned it, but they use a lot of bleach. Goddamn. Like it took me forever to get that bleach scent out. Matter of fact, I'm still trying to get it fully out. Um, I will have to, because airing out is not going to do it. I have to actually mop up the bleach. So first I was just using water and a few drops of my oils or whatever. Smell really good. But the broom was still like dirty. So I needed some type of cleaning solution. So I had got that Castiel soap. Pretty good. Pretty impressed. So yeah, that been working wonders. Like it. And it's unscented because I have scents. Like I have fragrance oils, stuff like that. And I would prefer my house to smell like that. All right, so the first card I got is Universe of Abundance. I am connected to the unlimited goodness of the universe. Everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. That's a motherfucking fact. And customer service, like my hometown, people who live here, they have a business mindset and they really good at their business. Like they like to give good customer service. So everywhere I've been to get like situated, get my lights turned on, water turned on, key made. I've been coming across amazing customer service. And also, people like me. Like when I was getting my water bill cut on, the lady just kept staring at me and she was smiling. And child, that hometown shit. She knew who my family was just by my features. So they be like, who you related to such and such, huh? I was like, yeah, you look just like your mama. Yeah, so it been a whole lot of that. And just people in my hometown, they extroverted. That's another reason why I was like, I ain't moving back here because every time you go somewhere, everybody want to talk to you. Everybody's extremely friendly. Um, so the second card, peaceful pawn. I am at peace. I am a pawn as still as glass. I am at peace with everything that has happened, everything that will happen, and everything that is happening. I accept reality as it is. Today I carry peace. So another thing, like I found the dude hiding by my car. Um, he got chased down the street because because I'm surrounded by people I know. So when I seen the dude run off, I said, "What the hell?" And it was nighttime, and somebody was already behind me. And I let them know what happened, and they was like, "Oh, really?" So they got in their car and they drove down, found the person. But they came back and told me like this person, they pretty harmless, you know, I think that they might have like a mental issue or something like that. But I don't know, man, because I do kind of feel like there's a side window right there. And I feel like he was trying to peep into that side window. So be that as it may. Um, but it do remind me there was a time when I was younger and I had this bicycle and it got stolen. And I barely rode this bike. So it was like I wasn't too sad about it. So like maybe like a few days later, I'm in the house. I hear a whole bunch of commotion outside. And I go outside and my brother and his friends seen the dude riding down the street on my bicycle. So my brother was like, ain't that my sister bike? So the group of friends, I think one, I know his name too. He chased the dude down, knocked him off the bike, and he was threatening the dude, and the dude's scared as fuck. Like, man, I just bought this bike, man. I bought this bike for like $20 off the street, man. No, I ain't know, man. I ain't know that it was stolen. So, I remember my brother friend. I don't know why this made me emotional. So my brother friend, he walked the bike up to me. He took the bike from the dude. And he was like, here go your bike. He was so sweet to me after just threatening that dude. He was so sweet to me. So, yeah, I've been getting really close to my family again. I feel like when all that stuff happened, like with my cousin and stuff like that, they started casting spells to cause disconnection from my family. And I believe this is my cousin who was doing this. Because one of the things that she was jealous of is that my dad was always in my life and she didn't have the same. So, lately I've been learning that she been jealous of me since we was kids over little things, over like, I believe that other people notice me when I wasn't paying attention. Like other people would notice how other people are treating me, how other people view me and everything, and other people would get jealous. And that's why I grew up with people always starting rumors about me. Um, and then because they didn't like the fact that other people liked me or that I got attention, not just attention, but especially when I'm like in my feminine energy, I don't even really have to be. But men in particular, they like to protect me. Um, like if I'm broke down on the side of the road, 9 times out of 10, a man will stop and offer to help me. And it's not no they trying to get with me or anything. It's not the fact that they not thinking with their penis. They just genuinely want to help me. So I'm blessed like that. I mean, especially at late night, a dude will pull up and be like, ma'am, do you need help? So, and I remember talking to that dude, Bobby, not Bobby Hemmett, y'all. I feel like I come across that name so often, but we was talking about something about sleeping nude because I asked him, did he sleep nude too? And he said he do. I think he was lying. He would just say stuff so that we supposedly had something to relate to. But I think that it was all game. Like, I think he was sent to me and he purposely was trying to break me. But he do it with love bombing me, getting me really attached. And then that's when he break my heart. It was very strategic. That's why I felt like it was very purposeful. And he knew that this is what he was doing. He was trying to get me to break so that the spiritual work could take place and work. And I would sit there and I would watch him do things purposely to get me in a low vibration. Well, I ain't worried about your ass no more, nigga. Like, all those feelings that I have for you, they gone. Nah, not gone. Replace. They replace with the real shit. Cause I see you for what you is. You bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. You a bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. You going through it though. You are going through it. I don't know why. Like, soon as, like, I just had a visual of you crying, you fucked up. Damn. Too bad. And like back in the day, I used to like energy heal people that I care about. I still do that. Like, a lot of times that's my go-to. Um, and it will work like instantly. And as soon as I did it, they would stab me in my back. Like, I feel like that Bobby dude, he lost his gifts. His crown was fucked up, and I opened it, and his gift was almost like a siren. It was able to he was able to form attachments by things that he fantasized about. And he knew that this was a gift and that he was using it. Because, sometimes people do magic on accident. Like, just by the positive or negative thoughts of you, they are casting spells. But no, he knew. He knew. I think that he might even had work done to give him this gift, and he lost it. I gave it back to him, and he instantly used it on me. And what's so funny is that he knew when it opened up again. And then the very next day, he used the gift on me. Like, he was so excited, like he was testing it out. So I was just chilling. And then all of a sudden, I started to get really intense visuals, sexual visuals with him. And then I was interrupted. Somebody came and spoke to me, knocked on my door, something like that. And he called me, asked me what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, asking me stuff, like asking about my state of being at that time. So I knew instantly that he was purposely doing what he was doing, but I wasn't offended by it. Um, I wasn't offended. So, anyways, yeah, okay, maybe I'll do a reading on how your enemy is doing, because you are a motherfucking enemy. Motherfucker. Hmm. Fuck you, nigga. Anyways, but what else I was talking about before that? Okay. So yeah, also what I noticed is that where I used to live, there was a lot of crows. I haven't seen a crow yet since I moved here. I've been seeing these cute little birds. It been so much abundance of nature. Like, I wake up and hear roosters. Free, like roosters that people just let walk around the neighborhood. Um, so it's very abundant in nature. Yesterday when I was out, I was seeing a whole lot of butterflies. And the weather been so perfect lately. And I have a porch now that I could sit on, and I could do a garden if I wanted to, because I have some yard. Look, I'm looking outside and I see a butterfly. It could be a bird. Mm. Anyways, my daughter, she is so happy. She's so happy. Like, I ain't gonna tell everything, but Yeah, 11:33. So, not just that, I noticed that my daughter, she kind of like an ambivert. Like she like to take time to recharge, but she's still very social and she like to be around people. So, her dad and her stepbrother is here and they really excited. So, and he been very present. My baby father, he took her to a parade. Martin Luther King. Yeah. He took her on a parade and that was cute, because he was sponsoring it because, he got his own business and stuff. Um, and then I didn't think that she would want to go because it's a lot of people. It's very social. But nah, she went and she had a really good time. She even called me and I'm thinking like she probably want me to come pick her up. Um, so she called me and asked me, do I want to come there? And I was like, no, no, mm-mm. It's a little too social for me. Um, but no, she was just inviting me because she was having such a good time and she liked me to experience good times with her. She like when I'm around. Like my daughter have fun with me. Like going to theme parks, she rather I go because I like roller coasters. And that's be my main point of focus. But when she go to like a lot of times her dad take her and her step siblings to the theme park. They don't like roller coasters. So they like to do everything but that. And mm-mm. So my daughter, she like to go out with me because she know that I'm a thrill seeker. And I'm gonna want to do the extra fun shit. So, yeah, let's do that reading. How are your enemies doing at this time? Let's get started.